Americans, we should elect someone who has proof.
All right. Okay. Did y'all see that coonlicious video right there? Oh my goodness. Well, what's going on, man? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the Tariq Elite Show. Let me get my shit together. Just lotioning my person. All right, man. That video was coonlicious, man. What was that? I can't think of the guy's name, but where they find dudes like this? It's always these older coons, man. Be sure to remind me to nominate him for the plantation celebration next year. That's definitely a shoo-in for the plantation celebration award we're going to have next year. All right, man. What's going on? The phone number, family, is 818-850-5404. That is the number to call up to the Tariq Elite Show. I'm going to try to make the show quick tonight. There's a lot of stuff on television I want to watch. I want to catch The Walking Dead. I want to catch that tonight. Let me shout out to the people in the room, man. I'm back in the country. I was out of the country. I didn't do my Wednesday show. We did an early recording of the Tuesday Ism show. So we'll be back in regular scheduled format this week. So we're going to talk a little bit about Haiti and all that good stuff. We're going to talk about some of the movies that's out. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. And again, the phone number is 818-850-5404. How long? No, we just got on. I just came on. Just got on right now. So I see people are piling up in the room. All right. But yeah, I just got back in from Haiti a couple of days ago. Like I said, I was on this show here, last week or the week before, and I said I was going to Haiti, and I went. Went down there. I'm going to go back actually pretty soon, but I wanted to go down there. I did a video. I posted a video on YouTube. You can go to YouTube, go to my Tariq Live page, and what's it, Miss Flo Mentals? You go to my YouTube Tariq Live page, and I did a video of me, just a camera phone video of me going around Haiti, going to different spots, and just showing what it's really like, because we always get this one-sided media idea, or white supremacist media idea of what Haiti is like. It's just a bunch of, you know, destitute, begging, dirty, lazy, and that's another myth they like to project, the lazy Haitian, not pulling himself up, just walking around in mud and dirt, waiting to be helped by Western powers. That's the narrative that they like to show. But you go down there, the brothers down there, they hustling. They out early getting it. Those are some hardworking folks out there. They're out there getting that dollar, and they're doing the best they can do, man. And we need to tell the story, the true story about Haiti. Yeah, all my Haitian people, if you're Haitian, you got Haitian family members, press 1. If you're Haitian or you got Haitian family members, press 1. But it was a pleasant surprise down there. Well, not really a pleasant surprise. I say that because, you know, whenever you go to places that are considered third world countries, we always get the white supremacist narrative that, well, the minute you go down there, you're going to get robbed, you're going to get kidnapped, you're going to get raped. You know, we hear that narrative all the time. And it's always, you got to be careful, they're corrupt, you got to bribe the people at customs. You hear all types of shit. You hear all types of stuff about the real deal out there. Shout out to all the Haitian family. Sac passe. Sac passe to the Haitian family. Y'all excuse my face, and my face starts peeling. I got one of those chemical peels. Y'all know I do a chemical peel once a year to get all the sunburns and the blemishes and scars off my face. So my face, if I start looking like a fucking snake peeling out of its skin, don't trip. Mabule, yes indeed. Sakwase Mapule. But I go down to Haiti, man. It's cool in the gang, and nobody's, you ain't got to bribe nobody at the airport. Arriving there, there's a lot of people, once you get outside of the airport, they're offering you rides. You're like, hey, where you want to go, taxi ride, it's that. And, when you go down to certain spots, people are trying to get their money. They're, hey, can I hold something? It is what it is. But scenically, Haiti is a beautiful place. Scenically, as far as the geography of it and the ecology of it, it's a beautiful tropical place. The development has always been sabotaged. And if you look at the video that I posted up, I'm at the hotel, real nice hotel. They got very nice hotels out there. And it was the U.S., it was the military cats there from the U.S. And, I did a little filming down there. I did some filming because we're working on a documentary about the Haitian Revolution, and not just the revolution. We're doing a documentary about just the history and the current situation of Haiti. And, we'll keep you guys posted on when we're going to have the Kickstarter for that documentary. We'll keep you posted on that. What's up, Natural Charm? Is that Dr. Charm, Natural Charm? Yeah, I got to talk about that. The Citadel. Yeah, Texas lady. Yeah, but if you look at the video, man, people out there just getting their paper, man. People out there hustling, grinding every day. They get up early. Hardworking brothers and sisters out there, man. And, y'all, when we get this documentary popping, everybody got to get involved with this. What's up, Dr. Charm? Dr. Charm said some funny as shit the other day on Twitter. Y'all saw Jaheim? Hold on, let me find that Jaheim picture. Shout out to Jaheim. Jaheim is going through something. The singer Jaheim. Hold on. Did y'all see that perm picture? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let me get this picture of Jaheim is a phenomenal singer, man. His brother's a brilliant singer. Jaheim was he's going through some things. He was just going in on everybody on Twitter. He was threatening to beat up Charlemagne because Charlemagne made him the donkey of the day. And, Jaheim was upset because people were clowning his perm. Hold on, let me show y'all a picture of my dude's perm. And I don't know what it is with these dudes out here getting these perms. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me find the picture. Okay, this is the picture right here of Jaheim. All right, that's Ja. Now, Jaheim, he was known as one of the original R&B thugs. The brother came out, he was on that ghetto love shit, Jaheim had the prison braids when he came out. He was thugging it up, the R&B thug. That was his niche. Now this nigga got a perm looking like fucking Fantasia. And he got mad because people were clowning his perm. John, y'all let my nigga Jaheim hear this. John, let me give you some game, John. When you make a slip up and people clown, it's best to just roll with it. Sometimes, man, if you can clown yourself a little bit, people can respect that. They can see you're a good sport. Man, we in the public eye, man. You're gonna get clowned. Look, when I used to do my show at my old house, I used to have some raggedy curtains in the back. These niggas were relentless on my fucking curtains. It was funny. I gotta charge that to the game. If I'm slipping, niggas clown me all the time. They're like, nigga, your elbows is ashy. That's part of the game, dude. Let that shit roll off your back. See, Jaheim was getting butthurt and just getting mad at folks and all. Yeah, no, brother. If they're clowning, if you make a slip up, like getting your hair permed, and your edges are all kind of missing. Somebody said Jaheim just got a head full of edges. Dr. Charm said that nigga had a Dominican blowout. So, Ja, if you gonna rock the Dominican blowout, man, you gotta take what comes with that. Yeah, him, Young Jock, all these dudes are rocking perm. So yeah, if you rock a perm with some little just for me rollers in your hair, because your hair wasn't long enough to get a full flip, and the people clown, just take that. Take that. You got me. Yeah, y'all got me. You got me. You got that. Just take that and keep that shit pushing, bruh. You can't argue with motherfuckers about some shit like this, though. Hold on. You can't argue with people like that, man. Your perm looks like an abandoned bird nest. Look like a bird nest with the eggs that hatched and the babies that flew off. Come on, bruh. You just walking in, you just writing the jokes. Posting shit like that, brother. No, I love Ja, man. I bump Ja shit all the time. That nigga is very underrated. He's a great singer, man. Ja's a fucking underrated dude. That nigga's phenomenal. So he ain't got nobody in his corner. He ain't got nobody saying, hey, nigga, watch that fucking perm out. He ain't got nobody in his corner saying that. No, Ja should be on that legendary level. He don't need to be making missteps. Ja's a phenomenal singer. He got to keep his image intact. That nigga, Ja should be on some legendary status, man. That dude has a phenomenal voice, man. One of the last of the thorough R&B dudes. Because now we got a bunch of mumbling niggas now. No, people sleep on Ja, man. Ja is very underrated. People sleep on vocalists. He's a real vocalist. Now, you got niggas out here singing, you know, niggas singing like that. But that nigga sings from his diaphragm. That nigga sings all up in here. So he needs to get that perm all off of there. Hey, you don't need no perm. Fuck a perm. Doing all that gimmicky shit, dude. Sing. So I say you think he's moist. Nah, I hope the dude ain't moist. But yeah, Ja, he be on one. Just like when he showed up to Whitney's funeral in that Willy Wonka zoot suit with a damn cape sewn in on it. So we knew something was going on with Ja when he showed up to that damn funeral. With a purple zoot suit and some black shoes. I'm like, brother, if you're going to wear a fucking purple zoot suit, get the fucking purple shoes to match. You got to go all out with that shit. But shout out to Ja. I like Ja. Like Jaheim. But Ja, you got to take that. You put something out there in the public, it goes left. Eat that. Just eat that. So, yeah, y'all got me. Y'all got me. And people will respect that. Just like Young Jock. See, they got on Young Jock. Young Jock didn't trip too hard. He kind of, you know, he went along with the joke. And people respect that. We'll still fuck with Young Jock. You dig? But my man Ja, he seemed like he might be going through some stuff. You know. Shout out to Ja. I'll give Ja follow me on Twitter, man. So we can chop it up. Follow me on Twitter, pimp. At Tariq Nasheed. Is there rumors about Ja? About Jaheim. I don't want to get into no rumors about the dude. You know. Yeah, Joe is underrated too. Joe is very underrated. Very underrated dude. But we're talking about Haiti. We're talking about Haiti. Hold on, let me see. We got a lot of folks on the phone. I'm gonna take my time with it. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, Tariq, it's Joe from Tennessee.
Hey man, how you doing? What's going on out there in Tennessee?
Actually, I don't live there anymore. I live in PA now.
All right, man. What's going on in the PA, nigga? Wherever you are, what's going on?
Not much. It's, the hidden white supremacy.
Yeah, yeah, it's not even hidden no more. This shit is pretty open. But what's on your mind, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, I was wondering, because you was talking about doing the Haiti revolution film.
Yes.
Now, I was wondering if you were going to address the HAARP and how the government stabilizes those storms over there.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the possibility of HARP and all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff we're going to talk about in the documentary, past, present, and future. But a lot of stuff we're going to focus on what's going on there now, because Haiti, they've never stopped sabotaging Haiti. It's a very, very deep history, man. But we're definitely going to touch on that. But thanks for the call, man. Yes, indeed. But anyway, I went down to Haiti. So I go down there. Everything is cool. Weather's beautiful, all that stuff. And everybody go to melanoidnation.org, by the way. There was a lot of folks were on melanoidnation.org. A lot of folks were on and making donations for the project that we're doing down in Haiti. You can make donations at melanoidnation.org. What we're doing, we got a Houses for Haiti thing that we're doing. So you can go to melanoidnation.org. At the very top of the page, there's a donate button. And I'm going to talk about the houses that we're going to do down there. But so I go down to Haiti. I go down there. I go to the hotel. I'm staying at the Royal Oasis. Very nice hotel there. So they got nice spots to stay in. See, people think if you go to Haiti, you're going to have to stay in a damn 10 house or some shit. No, they got very nice hotels out there. I want to see, I would like the tourism to start popping out there. They got beautiful beaches out there in Haiti. You go down there. One thing I noticed, just going around the different villages and communities of Haiti, you don't see white people. You don't see white people at all. And to this day, a lot of white people are white supremacists. Let me preface it by saying the white supremacists. They're scared of Haiti. They're very scared. They're still scared of Haiti. Haiti, during the revolution, scared the shit out of all the Western powers. And they're still scared of it. That's why they keep their foot on the necks of the Haitian government and the Haitian people. We drove. I had drivers take me all through Haiti. I was in Port-au-Prince. We drove all the way up to Cap Haitien. That's on the whole other side of the island. So we went through the whole island. I didn't get to go to the southern part because I wasn't there long enough. And that drive was like 7 hours both ways. That was a long-ass drive. So we're going through different towns and villages and little communities. And one thing I know is all that money that the Red Cross and the Clinton Foundation, all that money they collected for Haiti, they didn't do shit with it. They didn't do jack with that money. I mean, they've raised billions of dollars in the name of Haiti, and I don't see anything where I don't see anything where you can point to and say there's $1 million put into that. I didn't see anything where you can point to there and say, hey, about $1 million was put into that. I mean, nothing. I mean, they've done nothing for Haiti. And driving, a lot of the roads are messed up. That's why it was taking so long to go to certain spots, because the roads, there's potholes all over the place. Basically, what they do a bunch of photo ops with Haitian people during a disaster. Get the politicians on there talking about how much they're going to help them. And then once they get the donations, they pocket every damn dime. They pocket every dime of it. And when I got down there, I hooked up with Sister Biana Bello. Biana Bello is the truth. Sister Bello is 100% the truth. Very well respected sister. Very well respected Haitian historian. This sister is all day the truth. So I got down there and got with the heavyweights. And she was already a fan of my movies. She had all the hit colors. So, you know, Sister Bello was already a fan of the stuff. So So we hooked in with the right folks. We're hooked in with the right folks. Sister Bello is the truth, man. Love her. Love her to life. That sister's badass. And so she has a foundation down there. We're working with her foundation. We're going to start building houses in Haiti with Melanoid Nation and her Felicity Foundation. The Felicity is named after the wife of Dessalines. And I was down there getting the logistics, getting the location. This is going to be done, and I'm talking about soon. Yeah, Biana ain't no damn joke at all. So that's the name of the game. Going through all these bullshit Western foundations. Don't ever send another dime to the Red Cross. Don't send another dime to the Clinton Foundation. Don't ever send them shit. Because it ain't going nowhere. Even the people there are saying, hey, don't get no money to the Red Cross, man. We ain't getting it. And so we're getting it done. We're getting it done. I mean, we're in the process of doing it now. I just wanted to know the logistics. Is there any kind of red tape with the government? You know, we got that taken care of. We got that taken care of. Because she has a nonprofit foundation down there. Got the locations. She's already hooked in with contractors. So that's what they're doing now. I'm waiting to hear back from the contractors through her. So we got boots on the ground right now. We got the plug. Sister Bello is the plug. She's like the godmother. You know how certain places have a godfather? She's the godmother of Haiti. So she's the plug. Very well respected. So she's the one. So we're going to start getting the houses built within the next few months, if not sooner. I'm just waiting on them. You know, I got money. I've already given paper. All that's already in motion. It's already in motion. We're just waiting on them to give us the construction logistics and all that, and the time and all that stuff. You dig? So that's going to happen. So what I want to do, we want to start off with 10 houses. We want to start off with 10 houses. We're going to do the first one. We're going to do the first house. I want to see how long that takes, how thorough it is, and after they get that up, then we're going to get the other 9 houses. But we're going to start with 10. We're going to start with 10 based on some of the houses. Because, look, people out there sleeping in fucking 10 shacks and tents and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff ain't really rocket science, man. It's all about just doing the shit. A lot of stuff, it just goes down to doing it. Just connecting with the right people and just making it as simple as possible. I like to make things real simple. Who do I go to? Who's the plug down here? Who does everybody respect? Who's thorough here? Okay, this person is thorough. Okay, cool. Since you're thorough, this is what I want to do. I want to help these people out over here. We want to get them homes. Do we have to go through any legal red tape with the government? We don't. Okay, cool. Who builds the houses? Who's the contract? Okay, that person. Okay, bring him over. How much is it going to cost? Okay. Any licensing, zoning fees? None of that? Okay, cool. How long is it going to take? That. Okay, cool. What name do I write the check in? When can they get started? Just make it simple. Just make it simple. Yeah, go to melanoidnation.org. melanoidnation.org. Yeah, and houses out there, you can get some cool little small homes out there, 10 grand each. You can get little homes out there, 10 grand each. 10, 15 grand. It's not a whole hell of a lot of paper. We can knock these shits out. we can get little $10,000, $15,000 homes built easy. We can get 10 of them built. And once we get that 10 built, we can look into getting a whole community of others. That's why I want to get it rolling, see how they do with these first 10, and then get some more popping. Well, who will qualify to live in the houses? Whoever needs it the most. If anybody's out there, because I've been to certain places, I've seen people out there in tents. The people who need it the most. We'll do it like that. The people who need it the most. If people are living in tents or whatever, we'll catch them and put them in a house. Because again, you got people out here living in tents right now. So we're going to do it like that. Yeah, Melanoid Nation. Let me put the link up. Melanoidnation.org. Hold on. www.melanoidnation. All right, so that's the link. Melanoidnation.org. And the thing, so anyway, I was chilling with Sister Bello. We're chopping it up. We did some filming, and I got to film some more of her because we're going to do a documentary about Haiti. And I mean, Haiti it's a deep history, man. They told me the name, and you know, they tell me the names, but I don't really know exactly what area is what. You know what I'm saying? Because they've told me the names, but I don't know what name is what. Because a lot of the names, they're like in French Creole, and I can't even pronounce them shits. Even where I was staying in a place called Petition, something like that. And that was right in the Port-au-Prince area. So I'm bad with names all as it is, especially when the names are in French. So I let folks know where the location is, but Sister Bello told me the locations, and I just can't remember the name because it's a French. Petitionville, yes, that's where I was staying. Petition, am I pronouncing that right? I know I ain't good with names at all. So, but again, the Haitian history is a deep goddamn history, man. It needs to be told, man. And this is going to be a phenomenal film, man. I know Ponce de Leon. But, no, they don't have any resorts out there. They need one. See, they need to get a resort at one of those nice beaches out there. But, I know, okay, I don't want to, somebody said Ponce de Leon is in Atlanta, but it's an inside joke. He don't get it. Links are disabled. Okay, hold on. Wait. My bad. Thanks for letting me know. Allow links. Okay. All right. www.melanoidnation.org. All right. Melanoidnation.org. Like I said, do Haitians have dimes? Yeah, but I wasn't even thinking about that out there. You know. I like the national rice that they have. I like they had something called national rice. I like that. But the Haitian history, man, y'all, everybody, man, when we do this documentary, everybody has to get involved with this thing, man. Because I want to do this thing right. And if you think Birth of a Nation had people shook, the Haitian Revolution documentary, man, we got to make this thing pop off big. Dude, whatever y'all think you know about Haiti and the revolution and just the history of Haiti, you don't know the tip of the iceberg, man. Y'all don't know because I didn't know. There's so much shit that I learned just in a few days. Hell, when I went over there, man, we went to a place called the Citadel. And I'm not going to give up too much game because a lot of this stuff is going to be in the movie. But I got to tell you about the Citadel. The Citadel is a huge fortress the Africans built after the revolution. A phenomenal structure that the white supremacists don't even like talking about it. They did all types of architectural wonders out there in Haiti. These are the Africans. African architects, these are former slaves, African architects. They built the Citadel, which is the largest fortress in the Western Hemisphere. Y'all never heard of it. Never heard of it. Because Henry Christophe. I was all up in it, man. That shit is huge. An architectural wonder. Huge, man. You're just in awe looking at this shit. You were in fucking awe. These are people who were enslaved, got their freedom, and built these magnificent structures on their own. And they got you thinking the Haitians, once the white people left, the Haitians just fell. They started living in shacks the minute the white people left. That's a goddamn lie. There's so many lies told about Haiti, man. But I would tell people to go to see the Citadel. It's the biggest fortress built in the Western Hemisphere. They never tell you about this. And the architecture of that place is fucking genius, man. It's genius, man. Those brothers, man, were on top of it. That's why they're so shook. These are Africans who built that. They never talk about that. Western media, whenever they do dare talk about the history of Haiti, they never talk about that. Never, 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 never. There's other palaces over there that some of the leaders built. They never talk about it. Oh, yeah, we got pictures. Oh, hell yeah, we got pictures. Oh, yeah, we went all up in it. We're all up in the fortress, man. We went all up in it. And the thing is, not only is this a magnificent structure, the Citadel, just the way it was designed, not only just the design and the build and the massive scale of it, not only is that thorough, the fact that they built the shit on top of a mountain, that's the killing part. They made this magnificent structure on top of a mountain. Man, it's amazing. Kids, not just kids, adults too, but our children need to know this stuff, man. That's why on that video, I'm riding. You got to ride a horse up there, dude. And I'm just looking, I try to put myself in the mindset of people in the 1800s. How the fuck did they do this? I'm just in awe, man. I'm in awe over this shit, dude. Dude, that's the illest fortress. One of the illest, because I done been into all types of castles and fortresses in Spain, the Moorish castles. We've always been thorough architects when left to our own devices. Earthquake didn't affect that. It's so damn high up, But the Western media and Western historians, they're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. Yeah, when you get up there, you gotta. Yeah, it's a 45-minute walk, and I ain't about to walk up no fucking mountain. All right, I'm like, and plus, there's a bunch of people out there trying to get you to ride their horses. So it's like a bidding war. Hey, ride my horse, because people want to make money. So they want you to ride their horses because that's how they make their little money. How do you is it Sanssouci? Sanssouci? How do y'all pronounce it? Because that place is tight too. That's another place. And see, I didn't get a chance to, because by the time we left the Citadel, it was nighttime. So I wanted to film the Sanssouci, if I'm pronouncing that right, because that's right down the hill from that. That's another palace where Christophe lived. That's another architectural wonder. These are former slaves building palaces out there, man. Sanssouci was. That don't sound like the name of it. The Sanssouci Palace, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But the Citadel, man, that's something, man. Yeah, that's the website right there, man. That's it's phenomenal, man. It's completely breathtaking, dude. These Africans got these Europeans off their ass and built these magnificent structures on mountains. Y'all don't know the half of how badass the Haitians were back then, man. Those Haitian freedom fighters were badass. And see, another thing, when people talk about the Haitian Revolution, a lot of people really focus on Toussaint Louverture. But the one who was really about that life was Dessalines, man. That's why, man, I cannot wait to get this thing done. This documentary is going to be off the chain. Dessalines was badass. They were not fucking around. Bookman, oh, man. It's a deep history. It's so much stuff that people don't know about. It's a great, great, great story, man. It's a great story, and I can't wait to get this film popping. That's why we got to do it right. I got to get everybody, we got to get everybody involved in this. This is the story that needs to be told. If we're talking about rebellions and black people lifting themselves up, this is a story that it's a controversial story. People have been trying to tell this story for real, for years, and it hasn't been done. We're going to do it. You know, Danny Glover, you know, he was trying to get money to do the story because Hollywood wouldn't give him the money. A lot of people have been trying to tell the story. And there's lightweight little documentaries about it, but it's real watered down. And again, they focus mostly on Toussaint Louverture and him getting captured and killed and all that. So they water it down. They don't tell you the real deal. They don't talk about the Citadel. They don't talk about all this stuff. They don't tell you everything. If they tell you something, it's going to be half-ass. We're telling all of it. We got to tell all of it. And people don't understand. It wasn't just the French, man. They were going up against damn near all the Western powers. The Spain, Britain. And another thing, man, we got to talk about in the documentary, we got to let people know how the U.S. has always been sabotaging Haiti too. The white supremacists who were running the U.S. at the time, even then and now. The U.S. government has always sabotaged Haiti, man. And I'm learning some stuff that I didn't know. How deep the sabotage was and is. I don't even want to say was. Dude, there's stuff that the U.S. has done on the low to Haiti that folks don't even know about. Folks who from there know. But the U.S., they've always sabotaged Haiti, man, from day damn one. They've always been sabotaging Haiti. Nigga, you say Thomas Jefferson? I got one, even George Washington. Some of my research, man, shows that George Washington was out there sending guns to the French so they can get in on the Africans and quell the rebellions. So it goes, it's deep, man. Oh, they've done some foul shit to Haiti on the low. They've done some foul shit on the low, man. And even now, with the Clinton Foundation, they're going out there acting like they're helping. They're doing all types of stuff. We're going to break that down, too. We're going to break that down. This is a heavy one, bro. Yeah, that Monroe Doctrine, exactly. Yeah, we're going to talk about all that stuff. Yeah, we're going to drop jewels, and I got the heavyweights. You know, I got heavyweights that's going to be down with this thing. But again, I really enjoyed the brothers and sisters out there, man. Real good, hardworking spirit of the people. The people were great out there. I can't wait to get this documentary off the ground. And again, we're going to go out there and get some houses built. You know, we're going to start helping the brothers and sisters out there because, you know, they've just been constantly sabotaged. Oh, man, the UN out there deliberately putting cholera in the water. Didn't the UN have to apologize? I mean, they've done all types of sabotaging of Haiti, man. Yeah, man, it's gonna be heavy. It's a hell of a story, man. It's a hell of a story. Speaking of race war, somebody said something about a race war. You know, there's a story on Melanoid Nation. Y'all go to melanoidnation.org. We ran a story talking about how these white supremacists around the country, they're threatening a race war if Trump loses. Well, shit, they already waging a race war. Shit, y'all got a race war going now. So a lot of these people are kind of low-key threatening to harm black people if Trump loses. And Trump is really sowing the seeds of that. He's making it. He's already putting this shit out about how the election is rigged. And if he loses, it's going to be a rigged election and he may not concede and all that. Stuff like that. These are dog whistles to the white supremacists out there. What's up, O? What's up, Ola? Is Bryson in here so y'all can talk about y'all book again? So y'all can promote your book? But yeah, these white supremacists are talking about if Trump loses, you know, they're going to start targeting black folks and all that. So, you know, I say to black people, you know, prepare yourself. I say bring it too. Let me know. Oh, yeah, let's bring it. Just bring the shit straight up. If you're going to bring it, bring it. Stop all this sneaking up on mentally disabled black folks. Like, there's a race soldier in New York killed a 66-year-old black woman in her home who was going through an emotional episode. Unarmed black woman. He said that she had a bat and he killed the woman. They're killing elderly people. They're killing black senior citizens. They're targeting weak black folks, children, mentally unstable black folks. This little sucker shit. Shooting 13 and 12-year-old black kids, shooting elderly black women, shooting mentally ill black men. I mean, come on, dude. You know, there's already a war going on. So I say, black folks, protect yourself around election time, one way or another. Just protect yourself. Practice the Second Amendment. Just practice the Second Amendment constitutional rights that you have. Let me see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling? Yellow.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Man, can you hear me, man?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, who is this?
This is Lawrence from Mississippi. I wanted to talk about the immaterial science getting shot up, man. I want to chop it up with you about that real quick.
Go ahead.
So, what I wanted to say to you, brother, is I'm actually from that area. The area that those signs got shot up in, that's called Sharkey Road.
Okay.
And that's not nothing new. Those signs have been shot up for a while.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just now been getting recognition.
Oh, yeah. They've been vandalizing those signs. Didn't they? I think back in 05, 06, somebody wrote KKK on one of them signs.
Yeah, well, it's just now been getting recognition from those ones from that area. So I would just want people to know, like, the area, to get an idea of the area. Like, Tallahassee County, which is the area that that's in, that's one of the most impoverished regions in the nation. Okay?
Yeah.
One of the most impoverished regions in the nation. Now, I will say this, though. I don't want people to jump to conclusions. I don't want no nigga to think I'm no coon or nothing because I've been calling your show before.
Okay.
But I don't want people to think that it's just white folks doing that, because black folks in that area, like in black folks in Mississippi, have been indoctrinated to hate themselves. Now, I remember when I first went down there, my brother went down there, he was doing some hunting. And we was talking to my cousin about that. And my cousin came off of his lips and he was like, man, niggas in this area, they just don't care about nothing, right? And so I just want people to get an idea of the area. Like, these cats are burning down buildings in that area because they don't care. Now, we can chalk that up to something else, but I just want folks to understand and not just jump to conclusions. Because where that sign is at on Sharkey Road, That's a black person that like white folks don't go in that area. They don't go in that area. Period.
Okay.
Well, you understand what I'm saying?
But don't think that. No, hold on. Because you say white folks are going, no, that's bullshit. Because look, we live in a system of white supremacy. White people can go wherever they want to go. There's no such thing as a black neighborhood. They go anywhere. White people go in black neighborhoods with guns all the time and walk around. They do that. Let's be real.
What I'm saying is that area where that is at, right? So you have two different areas, right? You have the town of Sumner, and then you have the town of Webb, which has Sharkey Road and Glendora, Mississippi. That's in there. The town of Sumner is where the white part of town is at. Also, too, just so the audience can know, they need to go research that.
Listen, stop, brother. I don't want you to ramble. All right, I don't want you to ramble.
No, I'm not.
I got you.
I'm not rambling, bro.
I got you.
But
I want you to. Okay, brother, listen. Thank you. I'm trying to interject. I don't want the brothers just gonna go on and on naming all these spots that nobody knows about. Okay, I don't want this. Okay, this is why. This is why I cut a lot of niggas off. Some of y'all be like, "How come you cut the brothers off?" That's why. Because I don't have time for niggas to be babbling and you're trying to explain something to niggas and they want to babble. I don't have that fucking time. We don't have time for that. I don't have time for nigga babble. I'm trying to explain something to him. He's like, no, this is the black area. White people don't go over there, period. Bullshit. Let's stop with this an area where white folks don't want to go where black folks are in America. That's bullshit. That's just bullshit. Right there is bullshit. Ain't no area where white people don't go. There's areas where they put your ass and they go over there whenever they please. Whenever they want to blow your head off, they go up there and blow your damn head off and leave. I don't want to hear that Negro babble talking about what black folks, ain't no white folks don't be over there. If they want to go vandalize something, they'll go over there. White people go wherever the fuck they want to go when they want to do some vandalism. Down in Texas, white people went to a black neighborhood in front of the NAACP in broad daylight and had a White Lives Matter march a few months ago in Texas. In broad daylight, they went to a black neighborhood in front of the NAACP and had a White Lives Matter march. And the police was out there protecting them, and black folks were standing around mad but couldn't do shit. Let's stop all that. White folks don't even go over there. Let's stop. That's Negro talk. Nigga-splaining. Dylan Roof walked right on up in a black church where white folks don't be going. Walked right up in a black church and went to blasting. So let's get off that where they ain't going to go over there now. They will specifically go there. When they want to vandalize something, where do you think they're going to vandalize, fool? They're not going to vandalize in their neighborhood. Duh. They're not going to shoot up nothing in their neighborhood. If they're going to make some kind of racial symbolic threat or vandalism, where are they going to go? They're going to obviously go to where the Negroes are or where the Negro symbols are. So yeah, they're going to go to a black neighborhood to do something like that, fool. And I'm not trying to talk to you sideways, but stop all that nigga babbling. And nigga-splaining. Man. They always do that. They always find spots that are, or symbols that are significant to black society. Let's go back to Dylan Roof. Dylan Roof chose the AME church out there in Charleston for a reason. The timing was for a reason. Dylan Roof was doing that because of the Denmark Vesey anniversary. He timed that thing very specifically. We got to understand how they do. The white supremacists, they do a lot of stuff based on timing and symbolisms. White supremacy is a religion. So they do things that has symbolic religious overtones to white supremacists, man. Black folks don't understand this. You talking, we got to get off this, man. White folks don't even go over there. They don't even be fucking around. Like, stop. I think it's some black folks who did that. It's nigga-splaining. Nigga-splaining. We playing checkers and they playing chess. We got to stop playing checkers, man. What's going on? What's up, man?
Hey, brother, I was calling back. I wasn't trying to white explain nothing, brother. I was just trying to.
How the hell you get back through? Shit. All right, brother. I got the point, man. I'm moving on from that, but all right, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
No, I just want you.
Thank you, brother. Shit. How this nigga get back through? They call back from his mama's cell phone. Mama, let me use your phone. I'm talking to the rapping. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello?
Hey, man. What's up?
How you doing? This is Dante out of Pensacola, Florida. Tariq, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, Dante. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, brother. I was calling you, man, and I was finished watching The Walking Dead. What a hell of a show. I know you're a big fan.
Don't tell me what happened, though. Don't tell me what happened. Don't tell me what happened. Y'all niggas be calling.
I don't say what. I'm not going to spoil it, brother. But I'm not calling about that issue, brother. We had old Bill Clinton in Pensacola yesterday, brother. Saturday.
What was he talking about? What was he talking about, man?
Man, let me tell you, brother. So we came out to a predominantly black area. We had a center called the Cobb Center.
Yeah.
So he came kind of low key because, you know, in Florida, this is like Trump Central here, you know. Yeah. I mean, they got folks up here rallying Trump. Trump was here last week. Then Pence came. But anyway, he came. I had asked a question about the mandatory minimums that he started in the 90s. I said, okay, well, you know, he apologized about it. And he said, well, listen, brother, what we trying to do is do cop reform. That's okay. All right. What about, cop reform?
Oh, man.
It's not going to solve anything, man.
Solve shit.
It's not going to solve anything, bro. So, bro, just kind of just diverse from the damn issue. He was talking about, you know, all the things he's trying to do. I said, what about all these brothers getting killed? Let's get to the point. I mean, I'm not going to talk about, you're not going to, like, put us in some of the issues as far as, like, they've been doing for years. You're going to put us with all the minorities. Listen, let's get to the point, brother. What about all these black guys getting killed in the street? You can come to these churches and everything and eat some chicken with us. What we going to do about the issues right now?
Yeah.
You know, what's your wife going to do for us? Nothing.
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing.
Nothing, bro.
Not a damn thing.
I'll tell you, man. The Democrats been raping our ass for years,
yes,
man.
Yes, they have. That's why we shouldn't vote for shit. Let me get on that in a minute, man. Thanks for the call. Yeah, man. Let me tell y'all something. And I told folks a few weeks ago on my show, I'm like, look, don't vote Republican, Democrat. If you're gonna vote independent. I'm saying don't vote at all. But if you're gonna vote, I said vote independent. I said vote for somebody like Jill Stein, and you know, because she seemed to, you know, talk a little bit about black issues. But I saw her make some tweets the other day. She was talking that police, we need de-escalation training and all that. I'm cool on her too. If I hear some shit about police reform, police de-escalation training, if y'all hear anybody say that, walk away. Walk away. That Jill Stein, she lost me on that. When she started talking about that de-escalation bullshit, thank you very much, goodbye. You're one of them. You're one of them too. You voted Jill Stein Friday, I'm cool on her. She just lost me on that one. All right, people power. All right. That's what it is then, people power. You can't do shit about it, but why? But when they start talking, like the sister who got shot in New York in her house, they're talking about some damn police need de-escalation training. Do you know how much of a crock of bullshit that is? This shit is not about no damn de-escalation, police reform. That's basically them excusing the police for killing you. Whenever somebody says anything about police reform or de-escalation training, what they're saying, that's a code word. Basically, that's a wink to the cops. Like, that's basically them paying the police for hurting you. That's all that is. Pay the cops for hurting you. That's a bunch of bullshit. They need to be punished. The police, race soldiers acting like police, they need to be punished. If nobody's talking about punishing them, they're wasting your time, and they're not going to do anything for you. You need to leave them alone. We need to stop wasting time with people who are not going to really do anything to help us. That shit is over. We got to stop wasting time. Police reform and de-escalation is just a check for the police. That's bullshit, man. That's 100% bullshit. It's a con game that they're running on you. You notice they never say anything about punishing. Y'all know when I was on Dr. Drew's show, and we're talking about all these police shootings and all that, and Dr. Drew was pretending like, well, what's the solution, guys? Let's get to the solutions. I gave a solution. I said, look, the solution is you punish these race soldiers. I said it real clear, real fast, real simple. And Dr. Drew's ass changed the subject. Oh, what else? Ain't no what else. See, when you talk about a real solution, that's the only solution to these killings. That's the only solution. If you punish just one of them, that'll stop all this shit. All you need to do is start throwing the book at these race soldiers for shooting black folks unjustly. That'll stop all these killings overnight. They have to be punished. They have to be thrown under the damn jail for executing people and violating the Constitution. If you punish them, it will stop. It is that simple. You don't need to retrain them. You don't need de-escalation training. You don't need reform. You don't need none of that stupid. It's a con game. Punish these race soldiers executing black people like this. Just punish them. It will stop. That's the solution. If anybody tells you anything other than punishing these race soldiers, they're wasting your time. They're just undercover white supremacists who's over here winking to their white supremacist race soldier brethren. Black folks, we got to start controlling the narrative. See, we sit up here and wait on these white supremacists to give us the narrative about what's going to help us, and all they're going to do is just run this game. They take pride in running con games on us. And this is another thing. There's these right-wing white supremacists, they're trying to distance themselves from the white extremists, like these Ben Shapiro's, people like David French. Look him up. He's one of these people. They're trying to distance themselves from the Trump white supremacists, because the Trump white supremacists, the whole Trump supporters, they're the Nazis at this point. And they know it. Just Trump supporter is synonymous with Nazi at this point. So now you have all of these right-wing, low-key, refined white supremacists trying to distance themselves from Trump. And this one guy, David French, he writes for I think the National Review, one of these white supremacist think tank blogs, websites. And he's one of these white supremacist suspects who tries to be slick. He has like an adopted black child from Ethiopia, so he tries to use his adopted child as a shield for his racism. That's a trick for white supremacy too, family. Watch out for that. Watch out for these white supremacists who adopt black kids. That's another damn trick. That chick, The Blind Side, is about. She's a suspected white supremacist. She does a lot of suspect shit. I can't think of her name. Sandra Bullock played her. But she's a right-wing chick who's a suspected white supremacist. You know, that I've adopted black kids, so I'm not racist. Bullshit. All black people were adopted in slavery. We got evil white supremacist parents. That's why we had to take your last name. So all black people are adopted. Don't let people fool you. Them going over, getting a little African kid, putting the African kid in the house, and they're bragging about their African kid, and Those kids are servants in these houses. These kids ain't nothing but live-in nannies. Don't let nobody fool you. These ain't nothing but live-in nannies. Man, there's all types of abuse going on with these kids. Charlize Theron, yeah, ain't she the one? She got like a little adopted black boy. She dresses him up as a fucking girl. They do all types of little sick shit to these kids. Leanne Tucci, right? Tui, whatever her name is. So the thing is, David French is one of those dudes. And another white supremacist, Paul LePage, the governor of Maine, he has an adopted black son. And this motherfucker he openly said that black people are the enemy. He's openly said that. I mean, he don't even hide his white supremacist views. So this guy, David French, and look him up. He's one of these right-wingers, has an adopted Ethiopian kid. And, he was talking about how the white supremacists from the Trump camp, they were upset with him because he denounced Trump and they were clowning him, calling him a cuck because he has a black child. And they were saying that his wife fucked a black dude. And, they treated him like an honorary nigga. So he's trying to play the victim role. Oh, my daughter. Oh, because I don't want to support Trump and they turned on me. This is a civil war between white supremacists. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Refresh page. All right, y'all refresh your pages. Hold on. We lost connection for a second. Hold on. Okay, where's my goddamn thing, man? Oh, hold on. All right, now I was making a point, and now we got to refresh our pages, family. We lost connection. All right. Somebody said the FBI refresh your pages. All right. So everybody refresh your pages. All right. Refresh your pages, y'all. But what I was talking about, this David French guy. And he writes for these, white supremacist right-wing blogs. And do y'all know he wrote an article? And let me find it while I'm talking. He wrote an article about the Birth of a Nation movie. He wrote an article about Birth of a Nation. Hold on. French. Let me find the article. And this is very interesting. Hold on. National Review 2 days ago. Let me see. David French. Hold on. Where is it? Okay. So David French. Let me post the link here. Let me show you where he is with his. And this is amazing. And hold on. This is the article that David French wrote about the Birth of a Nation movie. He said, honor resistance to slavery, but don't honor Nat Turner. That's the headline. This is a suspected white supremacist telling us to not honor Nat Turner. See, all the liberal media, they were hiding their racist views behind the fake rape that Nate Parker was accused of committing, but he was acquitted of. See, the liberal media, They were hiding all of their bullshit behind that fake rape allegation. See, he's saying exactly what they mean. This ain't about Nate Parker. This is about Nat Turner. Go read the headline. The headline says, honor resistance to slavery, but don't honor Nat Turner. He's telling us who to fucking honor? Hold up. What? Hold on. Let me read this. Hold on. Let me read the article. This is by David French. This is the dude with the adopted black kid. He said, the birth of a nation whitewashes the horror of the slave rebellion that Nat Turner led, but the truth was more complicated. Let me get to the part where he talked about Nat Turner. The film fizzled at the box office. No, it didn't. I'm just reading some of the cliff notes. I don't want to read the whole thing. The film fizzled at the box office. No, it didn't. That's them trying to tell you that the movie flopped, and it didn't. The movie done made more than its budget. How is that a flop? The movie made on the first opening the same, more than 12 Years a Slave, The Butler, all of that shit. So they're trying to create the narrative that the movie was a failure. First, hold on, hold on, let me see. Hold on, wait, I understand what really happened. Was it real revolt? Okay, here it is. So, what he's trying to tell people, we shouldn't honor Nat Turner because Nat Turner was too violent. He said to understand why, you have to understand what really happened. And that's where the film fails. One expects a bit of historical license in any movie, but it's easy to forgive the addition of a few ahistorical elements. But Parker actually ramped down the drama. When Nat Turner launched his real-life revolt, it wasn't so much a battle against white oppression as it was a pure killing spree. A mass murder of 57 people that included women and young children. Nat Turner's men hacked kids to death. In one instance, they attacked a school. In another, they reportedly returned to a house after they realized a child was left alive. They killed an infant in its cradle and dumped the body in a fireplace. After the militia put down the rebellion, numerous white citizens responded with a killing spree of their own. So look, dude. How are you criticizing Nat Turner for going on a killing spree? What led to his killing spree, fool? What led to his killing spree? Duh. Don't make, no. That's their whole narrative. That's their whole narrative. Hey, Nat Turner shouldn't be honored because that was wrong for killing all. Well, bitch, slavery was fucked up. You were doing that to the black people. Duh. That's what you were doing. He woke up and said, hey, I'm going to do to them what they doing to me. Now it's like, don't honor that. But you honor Andrew Jackson. You honor Thomas Jefferson. You honor George Washington. And you telling us not to honor Nat Turner? And you honor killers and enslavers and rapists? People who harm children? You honor them, but you telling us who not to honor? Well, the white supremacists got a lot of fucking nerve. Boy, that white supremacist logic is just out there. It's that thing with us. We're supposed to, that's that Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high. No. We're always told by the white supremacists that we're supposed to take the high road. This article is amazing, just the nerve of this suspected white supremacist. Hold on, I'm trying to look. Okay, look, and he's like, he goes on in this article. It's a pretty long article. He said, it's much harder to deal with the truth that sometimes the alleged heroes were also villains capable of monstrous crimes. He's talking about Nat Turner. So Nat Turner's a villain? Because, see, the white supremacists throughout history, they've always wanted to paint Nat Turner as a villain. This man just didn't want to be enslaved no more. The logic, the logic is just incredibly asinine. This is why I cannot wait to do this Haitian Revolution documentary, man. I cannot wait to do this documentary. We can tell history. We can tell history from our standpoint. We can tell history from our point of view. We can just tell the truth. Well, Nat Turner should have had a non-violent protest. It's just zero logic in that. So it's always holding black people to this other standard. And that's what this whole backlash for that movie was about. Negroes, you're not supposed to be on some rebellion. You're not supposed to rebel. You're supposed to be docile. Look, we'll give you hundreds of millions of dollars to do the next Selma. You're supposed to take ass whoopings with dignity. When we whoop your ass, you're supposed to pray. And then we'll prop you up. We'll give you a pat on the head for taking these ass whoopings and marching through Selma. We'll pray, or we'll let you pray, and we'll praise you. We'll give you money to play butlers and maids. And that's their whole thing. Let me see Matete. Yeah, those are good. Those are that's my stash. So y'all don't be fucking with them. Use that one. Hey, look at my big spoiled boy. He's always up on mom. Oh, the head is flopping. Hey, look at Mateo. But that head is flopping. Look at Mateo's getting big. How old is Mateo now? He's 6 weeks, babe? Yeah. Mateo is just glued to his mom. If mom ain't holding him, he's just crying and kicking and screaming. He's good now. You just fed him. He got the hiccup, so you must have just fed him, yeah. But, man, I cannot wait to do that Haitian documentary, man. That's something. Oh, they're going to be butthurt. That's why we got to do it. It has to be a community thing. See, that's why with Nate Parker, I hate that he tried to go through the system because, you know, they'll get you in this system just so they can smack you around. Yeah. You know, he could have, that movie could have still did big numbers without going completely independent, I think.
Didn't he get, he could have got as much as 20 million?
Yeah, hell yeah, he could have. Yeah, he's a big boy. That's why, man, with ours, it's all us. All us, man. We're going all us, and that's how it has to be. And we do that thing as a community, man. We got to start doing things as a group, as a community. It's that copper color little fella, yeah. Jane Elliott is cool. Yeah, Jane Elliott is cool. But again, I can't, you know, I'm not in the business of giving props to certain people, man. Because you give props to people just like Tim Wise. You know, we gave props to Tim Wise, and Tim Wise to start showing us that he was a suspected white supremacist just like all the rest of them. So, just like Neely Fuller says, you're not going to get an A for effort. The story about angry white teacher, a white Texas student storm out of class after teacher. Yeah, I heard about that. The teacher said that people came from Africa and the kids marched out of class. So these white supremacists are getting real bold, man. You all right, Mateo? You all right, buddy? Oh. You looking at yourself?
There was a White Lives Matter protest in Europe.
In Europe? I didn't see that one.
I just saw it tonight.
Lord. Man. But oh, flopping around, little boy. Let me sit him down. Okay. Oh, let me burp him. Hold on.
He burped.
Did he burp already?
Yeah.
All right. See, this is how you do. Players burping babies. This is player shit right here. See, watch his hair. Yeah, I got it. He moving his head around. All right. Come on, why his hair look like Jaheem's a little bit? Why my son got hair like Jaheem? Okay. I know he be flipping his neck back. Don't he got hair like Jaheem? Hold on. Got that Jaheem. All right, bro. I'm flopping your head. He said my pullout game is about 2 on a scale of 10. Hilarious. Man. Okay, what's all these sounds, Mateo? The Black Mirror? I haven't seen that. The Black Mirror, what's that about? But yeah, man, I really, really can't wait to that Haitian documentary. Okay, oh, your eyes are crossed, buddy. Look at his eyes, babe. Okay. Oh. Well, them eyes were real crossed just now, man. All right. That was scary. You all right, Mateo? Get him. I don't like his eyes.
That's normal.
Okay. He was okay. There's shit going on the screen that's messing with his eyes. I don't want to do that. His eyes like he's.
It's too much to look at.
All right. Poor fella. Yeah, his little eyes got stuck. Yeah, babies do that. Man, yeah, he's trying to read some of the shit y'all posting. But again, with these movies, man, we got to start getting our independent game on fleek, man. We got to get our independent game popping. Is this pre-nut pregnant yet? No, nigga. He's not pregnant again. Why am I freezing on the screen? Y'all. All right. Are we good? I was freezing on the screen for a minute. Let's see who's on the phone real quick. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Tariq? Hey, this is RJ from Arkansas.
Hey, RJ, what's on your mind, man?
Ain't not much, brother. Long time listener. Hey, just want to call in and ask you a real quick question. Want to know what are your thoughts on the Philippines claiming that they're severing ties with the U.S.?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, thank you for the call, man. I heard about that. I want to know all the details because, you know, a lot of folks, man, look, especially with this whole Trump shit, people see it for what it is, man. This is why so many people in power are actually against Trump. They know if Trump gets elected, which most likely he won't, but they know if Trump gets elected, you know, it's all downhill because Trump has made too many enemies. They know there's going to be all types of attacks on people in the dominant society. He's made too many enemies. He's severed too many ties. And, you know, all of these white supremacists supporting him, that has reinforced what everybody has thought about the U.S. is that, you know, this is a country dominated by white supremacists. And that's, for years, they've tried to hide that fact, and they've used Obama to say, hey, look, we got a black president, so everything is racially inclusive, ain't no more racism. But now with Trump and the rise of Trump and that whole Nazi-ass campaign that he's running, that's just reinforcing what everybody knew. And, you know, Obama's talking about his legacy, and his legacy is basically telling the lie that white supremacy is over when Obama himself was basically a black face for white supremacy. You know, and a lot of these black nations, you know, they still have this affinity for Barack Obama. Like when me and Peanut were over in Africa, we're talking to some of the brothers over there. They were like, "Where are you from?" I said, "We're from the U.S." "Oh, Obama land." You know, they're talking about Obama land. Even when I was just down in Haiti, I saw a sign that said it was something about Obama. It was something about Obama where people were giving props to Obama in Haiti. There was a sign, I can't remember. Was it like it was a restaurant or a food dish or something? It was something about Obama where they were giving praises to Obama down in Haiti. I forgot what it was. But Obama has just really been the black face of white supremacy, man. If we're going to be very honest. There's no legacy. You know, black folks, you know, we're content with symbols. You see, black folks, we're the only people. If somebody just show up to us and just act nice, we're cool. We think they all right. And nothing can be further from the truth. Obama, to be honest, is responsible for a lot of stuff that's happening to black folks because Obama has basically given people that green light because they know that, you know, he's not going to do anything. He's not going to punish anybody for harming us. And as a matter of fact, when he got up there calling black people thugs for not wanting to be abused and not wanting to have our constitutional rights violated, that should have let people know what the deal was then. So we get caught up in symbolisms. Fuck that. That shit is dead, man. That symbolism bullshit is dead. And understand this, man. With a lot of the places where black people have been harmed and executed, they are Democrat-run places. There's no such thing as a Republican or a Democrat. That's a game that they play too. The white supremacists love playing that. Well, it's the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats. No, it's the Democrats. No, it's the Republicans. They love playing that game. That's the white supremacist hot potato game, where you have two people raping you, but they're blaming each other, and both of them are in on the raping while they're winking to each other. There's no such thing as a Republican or a Democrat. No such thing. Because a Republican will become a Democrat at the drop of a hat if it's going to maintain white supremacy. You only have different forms of white supremacy, and you have white supremacist mascots. That's all you have. So this is why, man, we got to get our images in order. We got to get our messages out there. That's why I cannot wait for this movie. We're going to have a Kickstarter for it pretty soon. I'll keep you guys posted on that. And speaking of movies, how many of y'all went to see the Boo Madea movie? Me and my mom, we went to see it last night. It is what it is. I like to see Tyler Perry get his paper. That movie made $27 million, I think. I ain't mad at Tyler. A lot of people say, you know, Tyler's buck dancing. I am not mad at Tyler. Tyler, to me, he offsets a lot. Tyler has hooked up a lot of folks. He has done other programs where he's employed a lot of actors and giving them opportunities that they have not had. So I give my man props on that. I still give Tyler props on that. He's employed a lot of black folks. Why Did I Get Married? That's one of my favorite movies. I like that movie a lot. With Tyler, the Boo Madea movie, there was some funny stuff in there. There was a few funny things. A lot of it is just like, you know, what Tyler needs, and you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Shit. I mean, the man made $27 million the opening weekend. And I think the budget was $20 million. So the man made over his budget in the first weekend. And what's interesting, a lot of folks don't want to acknowledge this, but there are a lot of white people who go to see these Madea movies. When we went to the theater, it was full of white people.
Which one did you?
Winnetka. A lot of white people in there. So Tyler has that. The Mud did. His stuff is crossed over. Yeah, his stuff is crossed over. And Republicans in history has done more for blacks. Osiris, like what? And Abe Lincoln didn't do shit for black people. Saying that somebody is free, but you have no money, no land, no weapons, and no rights. You are not free, therefore you haven't done shit. You just made a symbolic gesture. Abraham Lincoln didn't do shit for black folks. Making somebody free on paper and then you get terrorized, that ain't doing shit for nobody. Yeah, Kevin Hart's movie did well too. But with Tyler, and Tyler did something very smart. He used a lot of internet, like YouTube stars, and he cast them in the movies in order to get the young audiences in. So that was a smart thing. Tyler works this. He works his pieces. I ain't mad at him. What Tyler needs, he needs joke writers. My brother needs some joke writers, and y'all let my nigga know, let him hear this if you can, because everybody listens to the show. Some of the Mud Deer stuff was cool, but you need some more joke writers, because a lot of the jokes are recycled. There's a few very funny parts in there, but a lot of the stuff, the scenes were dragging on, and that works good on the stage plays. But at this point, he needs some fresh ears in there with some new style jokes. Corey Holcomb, Corey had a little cameo in it. Tyler needs to get Corey, because Corey's a funny dude off the cuff. He should get Corey to write jokes. He should get people like Johnny Mack. I mean, not even write the script, just to throw in some one-liners, man. Bob Hope used to do that. He used to pay cats and, to write jokes for his stuff. But my man Tyler need to get a couple of thorough joke writers, man. And that will, maintain a lot of the shit. Get him some young joke writers or some thorough joke writers like Johnny Mack Johnny Mack writes for a lot of people, who rolls with Jamie Foxx. Johnny Mack is amazing. Chris Spencer. See, certain guys are funny, but there's certain dudes who write funny. Yeah, Johnny Mack is hilarious. Johnny Mack is funny. But there's certain dudes who write funny. Who's this? I'm watching the show goes on. Okay. Yeah, my phone, for some reason, all the contact names are not on here. I did something with iCloud, and I don't know what happened, but all my contact names disappeared on my iPhone. How the fuck do I get the names back? Because I don't know who's who. I can't look up nobody. I just got a bunch of numbers in my messages. All the names of the contacts disappeared. Yeah, but my man Tyler just need to get some more joke writers to come in and tighten up some of the comedic aspects, the comedic aspects, and just kind of play off of him. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of play off of him. Check contacts for each email in the setting. What do you think about the UN requested? Yeah, but it has to be enforced, though. See, the UN, the UN, they make these requests, but hell, the UN, they do the bidding of the white supremacists, to be honest. Log into your iCloud Google account. iCloud, wait, let me try that. Contacts on. But I did that shit. Hold on. I don't want to waste time on the show. iCloud. Hold on. Contacts on. I got that. Keep my iPhone. Okay. And still see nothing. All right, let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, this is Kofi.
Hey, Kofi, where you calling from?
I'm calling from New York.
All right, what's on your mind, brother?
Yeah, man. So, quick question. I'm not sure what the topic is. I've been trying to look at the show, but I'm not able to see it. But, yeah, so I got a quick question. So, basically, what's been happening is I keep catching these females lying, and then they come back to me and saying I'm insecure because I catch them lying.
Damn.
That's game, isn't it?
That's a lot of game they're running, man. That's
Right.
bullshit. So, like, what kind of lies are you catching them in?
All right, so this one female, we've been talking like all summer or whatever, and she's like, I'm not messing with nobody else. But then when I come at her, like, yo, let me smash. She's like, no. I don't want to smash. I'm not smashing nobody right now. That's not the space that I'm in, this, that, and the third. So this has been going on for like 3 or 4 months. So now I come at her and I'm like, yo, so you must be fucking somebody. So how do you deal with these sexual urges when they come up? She's like, well, I just, talk shit, then I just go to sleep and it's over with. But then I'm like, but you know exactly when the last time it was when you had an orgasm last, so you're lying. She's like, yeah, well, I look at my text messages and look at the last time I had sex with somebody and had an orgasm. So I'm like, oh, so you are having sex with somebody, not me. She's like, well, I don't have the strength in it. I don't want to, prove anything to you. I don't have to prove anything to you. I'm like, well, I just caught you in a lie.
Yeah. Dude.
Right.
These are thoughts, basically. You know, you got to understand when you're dealing with some thottish chicks, dude. And
yo, so here goes my thing. Like, these chicks be like, yo, just tell me the truth and this, that, and the third. But then when they get caught in lies, they don't want to own up to that shit. What's that about?
Well, that's about you letting them control the narrative. See, you got to boss up. See, you sound like this nigga, dude. You sound like this nigga right here.
Tell him take the HIV test. Tell him take the STD test. Tell him take the fucking gonorrhea test. Tell him take all of that.
Yeah, you yelling at these chicks about their dumbass issues, and you're following their narrative, dude. You got to get up out of that. You got to be a boss. You got to look, when you deal with somebody who's a potential thought, you don't take them seriously, dude. You gotta marginalize them as just some ass you get every blue moon, dude. If you're dealing with a chick and you don't know whether she's smashing a dude or not, that's a red flag right there. If you're not sure that a chick ain't out here throwing her cooch around the neighborhood, that's a problem. You got it?
So my thing is this. Like, these chicks want to act like they're not smashing nobody. They don't like a hoe.
Who cares what they act like, dude? Who gives a shit? That's the problem. You trying to be logical with somebody who's thottish. Thoughts don't really have logic, dude.
Good point.
Yeah,
like,
they
can't even form like a real argument.
Yeah, dude. You trying to make logical sense out of no, dude. Your game is supposed to be so tight.
I appreciate that. Tariq, one other thing, man. I really appreciate you putting me on to Billy Fuller and Francis Cress Welsing, because that language is appropriate and definitely necessary today.
Yes,
so,
indeed.
I appreciate that, man.
Thank you for the call, brother. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, y'all can't let these people, these girls who are immature, they still think like they're in high school, and you're following them around listening to their bullshit ass logic. That means that you ain't even on no boss status. I wouldn't even, that's why I'm like, dude, whatever. You missing the point. No, but they be saying, they be acting like they all loyal. Nigga, it don't matter what they be acting like. What are they doing? Nigga, what are they doing? You up here trying to get approval from them? No, dude, if they ain't acting right, and if they out here on some bullshit, they supposed to have been charged to the game, dude. You're not, why are you even trying to have a serious conversation with somebody who's even remotely thottish, dude? We're going to probably go into that deeper on Ism Radio this Tuesday with my lady co-hosts. We'll go into that Tuesday on the Ism Show. But that is what it is. Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
Yo, what up, Tariq?
What's up? Who is
It's
this?
Andre from Jacksonville.
What's your name, brother?
Andre.
Andre from Jacksonville. How you doing, Andre?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good, brother. What's on your mind?
All right, so I have a little dilemma. So I've been following everything you've been saying as far as when you give a girl your number and have her hit you up. And on your last show, you were talking about on the first date, make sure it's something different. And I've been following everything. I finally met this chick, and she's actually a cool chick. Like, got all her shit together, 24, good job and everything.
Okay.
It's just one thing that kind of like threw me off was the looks. From like a 1 to 10, she's probably like a 6.5, 7.
Oh, okay. So that means a 5. Okay. So
No. She ain't that bad, but like, I'm just.
Okay, you got a booger wolf, brother. Just say it. You got you a booger wolf chick.
No, it ain't that bad.
Let's be real. You got to be honest, brother, because the thing is, you want the pussy right now. So it ain't that bad when you're just trying to hit. See, that's the thing. Once you hit that at least 3 times, you're gonna see her for what she really is. You're gonna be like, "Oh, damn, she ain't really all that." So the thing is, you got ding-a-ling vision right now. So let's take ding-a-ling vision out of it. Like, let's say if somebody were to play her in a Lifetime movie, what celebrity female would play her?
A Lifetime movie. That's funny. Shit, I don't know. Jada Pinkett.
Okay. Now Jada Pinkett is fine. Jada Pinkett ain't no damn 7.
Right.
Let's be honest, dude. Who would play this chick? So was she a little light-skinned chick?
Nah, she's like a little short, little dark-skinned chick.
Well, how the fuck will Jada Pinkett play her, man?
I don't know, man.
What are you talking about? I said...
I don't know. I just said something random. But like, no, real shit. She's not that bad. It's just, me personally, I go for like 8 and up. So... I just
want you to be honest. Listen, because now you blatantly lying. Now, what does she look like, man? Is this a real booger wolf? Just say it, dude. Just say
bro, for real, she's not. I mean, I showed her my sister to her, and she was like, yeah, she's not that bad looking, but she's not like the cutest.
All right.
So that's why I feel like at least a 6.5.
Your sister said that?
Yeah.
That's your sister letting you down lightly. If a girl says, well, she ain't the cutest, that means she's fucked up. Let's just be real, man. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I know you're just trying to get some ass, and you don't want to waste time, brother. Right now, you're in desperation mode, and you shouldn't go in like that. You just want some ass.
No. That's the thing. I'm not. Like, I was like seriously trying to find like a good chick to actually hit it off and get a relationship with.
Okay, but you said you normally date 8 and up, 8s and ups.
Yeah, it's just coming across this chick like in Jacksonville. All the chicks here ain't shit.
And
like,
see the thing, you settling. You're like, well, shit, man, this is the best I can do here. You on some settling shit. You dig? You don't want to do that. Is this her? I think I got footage of her right here. Hold on.
For me, a real man, you gotta be skinny. You gotta be sexy. You gotta have a big long dick. Like for real, I like my man. I like my man skinny with a long dick, with a big dick. That's what I like my man. So if that's you from Indiana, if you gotta look good, so you gotta be sexy. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for me a real man.
You a damn fool, Trey.
So just keep it 100, man. What you need to do is just go to another spot. Go to some other cities, man. Don't settle. You settling right now. That's what you don't, because you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy settling, dude. What you need to do, if it's slim pickings in your city, just pack up and go to another spot. We got this thing. Black folks think you got to stay in these dry-ass cities where nothing is popping. You don't. The world is your oyster, man. Go to another damn city. Get the fuck up and go. Get your bags packed, man. Go find... What's the nearest major city you're close to?
Orlando.
Yeah, go down to Orlando. I would, if I were you, I go down to Miami, nigga. I keep that shit 100. I go down to Miami and just deal with nothing but dimes. Miami is just crawling with dimes. That's what I would do, man. And what kind of work you do?
I'm a health coach, and I'm involved with real estate. So I'm a real estate investor.
Okay, well, shit. Man, I'll move all my shit down to Miami and get that thing popping, man. Get it popping. All right, man. Thanks for the call, Andre. Peace.
All right, appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. Man, yeah. Don't get stuck in these little small cities dealing with these small city booger wolves. The earth is your turf. That's right. Now you see. The earth is your turf. There's a video I want to play. And this is why black folks, we got to stop getting on this whole minority kick. I hate the term black and Latino. Shout out to the Latino community. But the thing is, when it comes to issues with black folks, we're on our own. When the Latino community, when something's popping with them, they look out for the Latino community. Our name never comes up. We talked about this in the Hidden Colors films. People like Claude Anderson talks about this. I talk about it. A lot of people talk about it. But whenever black folks are talking about black issues, everything has to be diluted. It's all about, well, blacks and minorities, black and Latino. We're always got to be, thrown in with Latinos, and there's no group camaraderie. No, I was scratching my neck. That's what I was doing. My neck was itching. And there's a video of this Latino guy that somebody emailed me. He's telling some half-truths about how a lot of Latinos, especially white Latinos, feel about black people. I want y'all to hear this video. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna chime in and out of it. See, this is why. See, I'm gonna break some stuff down while this guy is talking about black and Latino relationships, and he's talking about how Latinos really feel about black folks. And he's telling a lot of truth, but he's mixing truth in with some bullshit. And I'm gonna let y'all know where the bullshit is coming in. Now listen to this.
In this video, I would like to discuss something that everyone here dealing with people from New York City have always been telling me. And one of the themes that a lot of these so-called Afrocentrics, these Afro-Nazis like to proclaim is this whole idea that Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans and these other people are black and we all in unity with each other. That it's not like fucked up LA is. It's not fucked up. It's because that's just Mexican shit. That's only Mexicans do that. It's only them. Everyone else gets along and all that stuff. Well, talking to a guy that actually lived in the East Coast, that actually lived in NYC, that lived in Pennsylvania, I'll tell you something right now. A lot of stuff that you're saying is complete bullshit, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason why so many of these Afrocentrics, these black Americans, these other people as well, are so pressed on claiming Dominican Republic as black or Puerto Rican as black is because deep down inside, they need them to boost up their numbers because they know.
Okay, now let me stop him right there. Let me stop right there for 1 minute. First of all, that's bullshit. See, they'll mix in some truth, but utter bullshit. Now, what he said was bullshit right there. Number one, Dominicans are Africans. They are. Dominicans are Africans. We ain't claiming them. We don't get nothing out of claiming no fucking Dominicans. What the fuck do we get out of claiming a damn Dominican? Basically, we just remind Dominicans that you ain't white. Because a lot of Dominicans kind of try to have this white supremacist mindset and they be jet fucking black. And we're like, motherfucker, you 2 shades darker than me. So we just kind of like to remind you that, motherfucker, we got the same, we came from the same fucking African tribe. Not that we need them. We don't need no fucking Dominicans, especially for no numbers. The white supremacists use white Latinos for the numbers. That's why they came up with the term Hispanic after the 1960s. But when they had the Immigration Act, they had all of the Latinos come over here. So they immediately started to reclassify the Latinos as Hispanics and all that, so they wouldn't come over and identify with black and raise the numbers up. So that was the white supremacists doing that. See, we got to watch these people that tell half-truths now. And later on in the video, you're going to see the real reason why he's talking all this bullshit. And he sounds like a low-key wannabe white supremacist, only these Afrocentrics, Afro-Nazis. So he's like one of these George Zimmerman types, one of these honorary wannabe white supremacists. But here we go.
That the black community in the USA is in a serious decline. So they're going to... So in hindsight, what we're going to do is that we're going to claim these people as black. We're going to claim these Dominicans as black. We're going to claim these Puerto Ricans as black. And we're going to enforce our one-drop rule ideology onto them so that we can count them as black. So therefore, we are all the same. There'll be this big communal and stuff. And this is where they promote this idea that, oh, we're all unity and all that stuff. I lived in NYC. Do you know what Puerto Ricans in NYC say about black Americans and other blacks? You know what they say about you guys behind your backs? Because this is the problem that you don't understand. I worked with Puerto Ricans before. I know what they say about black people in NYC. I know what Dominicans say. Because as soon as you guys leave the room, they start speaking in Spanish. And when I hear them speaking in Spanish, that's where I hear all this stuff they say about you guys. And it further makes this idea that this whole idea that you want to claim unity is complete bullshit. Because number one, most Puerto Ricans, even the ones in NYC, they don't respect black Americans. They don't. They look down on you guys. It's pretty obvious. I don't know why you can't see this. They just look down on you. Dominicans, the same thing. A lot of them look down on them. And the rest of the Latino community, they look down on them. They look down on the black Americans. They look down on the other Caribbeans. They look down on them. They see them as, I don't know, as like trash. Now, I don't know why they have this
Okay, now let me touch on that. Yeah, he's a Hispanic coon. He's this thing where Puerto Ricans and they look down on blacks. Well, you're not in a position to look down on anybody. I don't know, and then this is where I'm talking to Hispanics out there who think like him, who are from some of these Spanish-speaking countries, who think that they're actually Spanish. I've been to Spain. They don't look at you as one of them, by the way. You're talking about black folks. We know that you ain't. There's some black folks who's on that black political leaders who's on that black and Hispanic bullshit. The Europeans don't look at you as the same. If we want to talk about who don't look at somebody as the same, you can't go to Spain talking about, hey, my Spanish brother. They're like, no, you better take your ass back to Puerto Rico. Take your ass back to the Dominican Republic. They don't look at you as one of them, as a European like that, when you go over there. And this whole looking down, you're not in a position to look down on anybody. Let's be very clear. Because a lot of y'all get honorary white status, but it's on a reserve basis. Because, see, the real Anglo whites know how to put you in your place. See, the thing is, yo, cats like this, little Hispanic white supremacists, who think that he's, you know, he can talk about who can be looked down upon and all that. Let's just be real. There's a reason why these Trump people out here talking about building a wall for your ass. You understand? They're talking about building a wall for you, and now all of a sudden when the real white folks start talking about building a wall for your ass and sending you somewhere, now y'all want to come out with the Dr. Martin Luther King t-shirts. That's you out there at your marches with your Dr. King and Medgar Evers damn posters. So let's be very clear. This is why I let black folks, we need to start letting other people hold their nuts. Let other fucking people hold their nuts. That's why I do not like repping for nobody. Let's listen to more.
This complex, But that's the reality. When I went down there, see, NYC, as much as they claim this whole diversity crap, it's very segregated. You have the Italians, you have the Asians, you have the Latinos, you have the blacks, you have the other Caribbeans. You have it's a very, very segregated city. And it's not just them. I saw this in Philadelphia, I saw this in Maryland, I saw this up and down the East Coast, I see this in Florida as well. They have this cross promotion that, oh, well, you know, Puerto Ricans get along with black people and we live in harmony. We have kids with each other. We are basically the same. And that's the narration that you'll get. And Dominicans, they need to know they're black too. And we need to join hands together because we are all the same. That's not, see, you keep thinking like that.
I don't know where he's getting this thing where we want to join hands with Dominicans and Puerto Ricans. I don't know no black folks who's on some, we need to join hands to get together. We no. But later on, you're going to see what the real problem is, see? So you got a lot of times when folks are complaining about something and it don't really make sense, let them keep talking and then you'll see what the real problem is. And later on in this conversation, you're going to see what the real issue is.
Those people, they don't think like that. And one of the reasons why I talk about this stuff, I talk about economics. Look at the money. Look at the businesses that these so-called Puerto Ricans, these so-called Dominicans are doing and they're making. They're making a lot of money. A lot of money. Money that you don't even think. Is this money? Are they going to invest in your community? No. Are they going to invest where you live? No. The money that's being made by Puerto Ricans is going back to Puerto Rico. The money they're making in the Dominican community is going back to the Dominican Republic. They're investing back in their countries. They're not investing in your communities. Instead of you bitching and bicking and fucking and complaining about Dominicans are being black, look at Dominicans who are opening businesses in NYC. They're making money. The reason why
this nigga acting like they got Fortune 500 companies in Washington Heights somewhere. What money are you talking about? Come on, they sending money to the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. Then why are people so fucking broke out there? Dude, I've been to the Dominican Republic. Where's all this money you talking about? What, a bodega? Come on, dude. Puerto Rico is bankrupt. Shout out to my Puerto Ricans. I love my Puerto Ricans, but what money is this nigga talking about? Where's all this money that's going to Puerto Rico? And I was just in the Dominican Republic. Where's all this money? When I was in the Dominican Republic, people walking around begging. They out there selling pussy like it's pancakes. Where's all this money that's being made? See, the thing is, these people, man, they get honorary white supremacist status, and then they start talking this ignorant bullshit. They start talking this illogical bullshit.
You don't know about this stuff is because the money that they make, they stash it in their banks in their countries. I understand Puerto Rico's not good, but they stash the money in other banks. They stash it in Dominican banks, Mexican banks, Colombian banks. So you don't know how much money they're actually making. So this small, dinky little Dominican restaurant you see down by the corner is making a lot of money. But the problem is that you don't know about it because they don't have the money stashed in the USA. They're stashed in their country. Instead of you guys...
That's bullshit. See, this is the thing. See, they'll mix in some truth with utter bullshit. It ain't, no, it's not. It ain't a lot of money being stashed from these bodegas. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about bodegas that they have in little food spots. It ain't no big money that they sending back in the bank. Bullshit. That's utter bullshit.
Seeing this, you guys will fight and argue in the streets. I've seen this, by the way. I've seen grown black American males going on the streets fighting over whether Dominicans are black or not. While at the same time, these Dominicans have all these businesses, these same Puerto Ricans, these same Colombians, all these other people, all these Latinos have all these businesses, and they're making lots of money, and not one dime is being invested back to your community. But yet you will sit there and say, well, we are together. We are united. And may I ask you a serious question? If that was the case, if you're all quote unquote, we are the same, why aren't these people hiring you in their jobs? They're not hiring. Don't get me wrong. That's not true. No, look, hear me out. Every time we go to their business establishments, you go inside. Look who they hire. Look who's running the businesses. They're not black Americans. They're not Jamaicans. No, it's their own people. That's who they're hiring. Goya Products. No, everyone that keeps telling me about this, oh, that's not true. You're so stupid. No. Hear me out. Goya Products is run by Puerto Ricans. Let me ask you a question. How come when you go to a Puerto Rican factory, a Goya Products factory, they don't even hire any black Americans? They don't hire any Jamaicans. They don't hire anybody. Why is that? And it's run by Puerto Ricans. Oh, they'll hire Mexicans. They'll hire Colombians. But they're not hiring Jamaicans. Especially in the high positions. You look at the high positions, they're all run by they're all Puerto Ricans. You look at the people that are the accountants for these people, for Dominican barbershops, all of them, Dominicans. No one else. All the radio stations run by Dominicans. They're not hiring black Americans. The only time I see black Americans being hired, or other Jamaicans or whatever, Haitians, is if they're like.
And let me say this. He's talking about, look, dude, a lot of Latinos, like Dominicans and Puerto Rican, they come over and they have to work in the service position, in service industries. To be very honest, a lot of them have to work in the service industry, and also all these Hispanic groups that come over, they are allowed by the white supremacists. The key word is allowed by the white supremacists to have these little businesses here and there. Allowed by the white supremacists. Let's be very clear. Also, even within the countries, I mean, we live in a world dominated by white supremacy, unfortunately. So the white supremacists control things directly and indirectly. So this is why even in Puerto Rico, you got a bunch of dark-skinned Africans in Puerto Rico, but you have the lighter ones who are whiter on top and blacks on bottom. So that's the white supremacist dynamic all over. So this guy, he wants to get his white supremacist status popping. So that's basically what this is. But he's going to reveal what his real problem is in a minute, though.
Bodyguards. Sorry, not bodyguards, like, security guards. That's it. That's it. They don't hire you guys. Instead of you fighting and bitching over Dominicans or Puerto Ricans or Colombians or all these other Latinos groups trying to claim as black, maybe you should invest in your community and fix your own community. Because these groups could care less. And when you actually sit down, you talk to these people, and what I mean by these...
this whole Latino dude telling black folks to fix their own communities, and y'all, in your country, y'all selling pussy from sun up to sundown, but you got a lot of fucking nerve. See, the thing is, you're allowed by the white supremacists to come over here and open up shit. See, we get sabotaged on every step of the way. Black businesses, we are always sabotaged because they know we take an inch, we're going to take a mile. Brothers in Chicago who have black businesses, they get sabotaged. They get liquor licenses revoked. They get noise ordinances thrown at them. Out there in Wisconsin, a few days ago, there's a black-owned barbecue spot where they got to have a meeting with the city council and all this because they're trying to shut the business down because the white neighbors are complaining about the smell of fucking barbecue. This is in Wisconsin. I want to say Madison, somewhere in Wisconsin. the people are complaining about the barbecue smell. So that's why they got to have a meeting to try to shut them down. But so my point is, this dude has a lot of fucking nerve. But just listen.
I'm talking about the owners of these business people, the professionals, in these communities. You sit down, you talk to them. They don't even mention you guys in the table. In fact, they don't invite you on the table. That's how much they care about you. They don't care about you. You guys will fight.
And what he's saying is true. Now, he mixed in a lot of truth about how they feel. He's mixing in the truth about how they really feel. They don't invite us to the table. True. They don't give a shit about us. True. That I agree with 100%.
To the nail. You make YouTube videos about how we are all the same, the Latinos are black, and they'll sit there, and the narration they'll give to you is that it's not like Los Angeles. And my counter argument is this. Once again, you're using in a USC perspective. A lot of Mexican business people, they know Dominican business people. They know Puerto Rican business people. They know Colombian business people. In fact, all these Latino groups and these business people, they all work together. They have meetings down in our countries. They have meetings in Cancun. They have meetings in Punta Cana. They have meetings in San Jose, Costa Rica. They have meetings in Panama, in Colombia. They have meetings in Argentina. Might ask you a question. Have they ever invited you guys into these meetings? No. That's how much they care about you. And yet, on the biggest cocksucking days, Dominican Day Parade, Puerto Rican Day Parade, you guys wear their t-shirts, wave their flags saying, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Dominican, and make some excuse why you're Puerto Rican and why you're Dominican. And you don't realize that those Dominican business people and Puerto Rican business people are making millions of dollars. And yet, you sit there and you fight over them, over their skin color, over their quote-unquote, their genetics, quote-unquote, yet you're not getting the whole gamut. They're making money off of you guys. And if they are making, if there is a so-called...
What Dominicans making money off us? What Puerto Ricans making money? Black folks, we don't be up in Puerto Rican restaurants and Dominican restaurants. That's some delusion of grandeur shit right there. And he's like, where are we getting it from? Hell, if you go to the Dominican Republic, you see black-ass people with fucking afros and big lips and noses and ass who look African. That's where we getting it from. It's not like we dragging it out of space. When you go to these countries, that's what you see. When you go to Puerto Rico, you see black-ass Puerto Ricans. He's one of these people who want to pretend that Puerto Ricans got off the Mayflower or some shit. Puerto Rican was an African slave island. Let's be clear. The Dominicans, they want to believe that they came over with Columbus. No, you didn't. Okay.
Unity, I'm sure they should have shared the wealth they're making. That's not the case. And anyone wants to dispute this stuff, go look at their business people. You know what? Don't look at me. Think of me as a bigot. Think of me as a racist. Think of me as a horrible person. Then go to any Dominican restaurant, any Puerto Rican restaurant, Colombian restaurant, Mexican restaurant, and tell me if you see any Black Americans or other Caribbeans working in those areas. They're not. They hire their own.
Well, maybe black folks got bigger aspirations than to work in a fucking bodega. You ever think about that? Working in a damn Dominican bodega, that's not something that we really aspire for. What? Waking up and sprinkling Goya powder on some chicken wings? That's... Maybe black folks don't want to work in a fucking bodega.
And also another thing, but aren't Latinos, aren't Dominicans, aren't Puerto Ricans, aren't they Caribbean? That's true, they are. But I keep trying to tell people, Puerto Rico, Cuba, and Dominican Republic, they align themselves more with Latin America. Because the reason why they do is because they know they can make the most profits with them. Like seriously, if you're Dominican or you're Cuban, why would you want to be in business with Jamaicans when you have Mexico, Colombia, Chile as your trading partner, and they have way more money than Jamaica? Use common sense. When you have these quote-unquote Latino conferences, quote-unquote in NYC, notice all the Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Colombians, even the Mexicans. Notice when it comes to the leadership councils, notice they don't invite. They don't even invite Black Americans. They don't even invite other characters. They don't invite Haitians. They only invite themselves. And notice now, they're going all over NYC protesting, saying, we need more representation of Latinos. They're not saying we need more representation of Black Americans. They're not saying we need more representation of more Caribbeans from Jamaica. They're not saying that. They need more Dominicans. They need more Mexicans. They need more Colombians. That's what they're fighting for. How is that unity? It doesn't make any sense. Use your common sense. Puerto Ricans run Goya products. Why aren't these Goya products trying to be sold in Black American areas or Jamaican areas? They're not being.
This fool said, well, how come Goya powder ain't sold to black folk? We got Lowry seasoning salt. We don't need no damn Goya. What the fuck? This dude is hanging his hat on some real weak bullshit. We got Goya. We got Goya. Where's the blacks in the Goya? Maybe we don't want Goya powder. We don't eat Latin food like that. Duh.
Sold. I mean, how can you not see this? Maybe because you're so busy trying to get the pussy of these females, because I know you guys love Dominican women.
There it is. There it is right there. There it is. There it is right there. That's what he's really mad about. That's where now the truth is coming out. All that bullshit he was talking, all that shit he was talking, all that babbling, that's what it's all about. It had to be the women. That's what he was fucked up about. Boom. That's where all that shit was about. He mad because brothers are fucking his women. That's what it was about right there. A brother done took his chick. That's what it was about all along. That's what it was all about right there. Brothers they mad, and brothers done took his chick. He's mad all the Latino women are fucking brothers. That's what it was all about.
Puerto Rican pussy. That's why you try so hard to build the so-called unity so you can just get with their women. That's it. But you cannot realize the fact of the matter is they're making money. Instead of you guys trying to claim these people as black, instead of you guys trying to fight over on the streets whether they're black or not, maybe, just maybe, focus on your own community and build your own businesses. Therefore, you won't be doing this. I understand people might call this racist, call me a bigot, whatever crap. I personally don't care because I talked to these professionals before. I know these businesses. I sat down with them a couple of times. Never once have they ever mentioned anything about the struggles of black Americans or the state of the Caribbeans like Jamaicans or Haitians. They don't talk about that shit. All they care about is themselves and their family and what's going on in their countries. That's all they care about. They don't care about nothing else but that. I met tons of Dominicans who own businesses in barbershops, bakeries, restaurants.
So he's trying to bring it back to the whole business bullshit. No, he said what it was about. So he's trying to bring it back. No, he's mad because brothers are fucking these Latino women. One of his chicks then got fucked by a brother. That's what it's all about.
Etc. When you sit down with them, they talk nothing about the Dominican Republic. They don't talk about anyone else. And those business people are in the same room with the Mexican business people, the Cubans, the Colombians, the Chileans. They're all sitting together talking about expansion, talking about how investments, talking about how we're going to invest in our countries, this and that, trading, commerce. They don't even mention a word about you guys. Not a word. You're not even invited in the conversation. But yet and still, you guys will keep on pressing that we are the same. There's unity. There's the same. I mean, Use your head. Use common sense. Stop being pussy whipped. Because I know you guys are doing this to get with the women. I know that's how you think. If I see with the women, we're basically the same.
Stop being pussy whooped. No, your women stop being dick hungry. I know this is what you're doing to get with our women.
Not mean that. It means that you're just horny. Just because you have sex with a Puerto Rican girl does not make you part of them. I don't know how that works in your ideology, because the money that they're making is never going to go back and trickle down to your community. I don't know why you can't see this. It's the same thing you see in Philadelphia, in New York City, Connecticut, Maryland, especially in Florida. But yet, you ignore all of this. Because how in the world can you sit there and really think that you have the West Indies parade?
That's enough of him. I'm done with him. But now you see what the real deal is. Now you see what the real deal is. It's really about them Latino women getting dug out by brothers. And that's what they really hate. That's what these little suspected wannabe white supremacists, that's the thing that fucks with them. Because the thing is, he's talking about all this money that ain't there. Because, see, he keeps trying to talk about all this money so they can try to dangle that over Latino women's heads. But Latino women know that shit ain't no money over there like that. And the thing is, a lot of women from these Latin countries, they don't have no loyalty like that to dudes. They don't have no loyalty like that. They don't. They all about family or whatever. But these women, they gonna go to where some paper is. See, it ain't like the white supremacist female. See, the white supremacist female, they've been programmed. See, there's some white supremacist females that, they know that they'll get punished if they, are openly out with some brothers and all that. So white women, they're like, okay, I'll live in this trailer park. I can't, because I know I'll lose a lot fucking with some brothers. But the Latina women in these Latin countries, if they see a brother, especially if he's shining, they choose it. A Latina chick, if she sees a brother shining, especially like Brazilian, Colombian, Puerto Rican, when they see brothers, especially Puerto Rican, when they see a brother shining, especially a brother shining, they choose heavy. So they can't dangle nothing over the Latina women's heads like they do with the white women. Because they don't have an economy like that. He keeps talking about this make-believe economy that's really booming, that's going to keep the women in line. Nah. Talking about Goya. That Goya business ain't going to keep the women in line like the white supremacist women are kept in line about the white supremacist males. So that's why when brothers go to Miami, women out there choosing like crazy. And that burns this dude's ass, and dudes like him, that burns their ass. I know Go Mac, the white girls are choosing too, I know that. But you still have some that are, they gotta stay in check. But that's what it's really about. He can't control his women, so now he's gonna try to talk to black folks and try to run this bullshit game. Hey, well, we don't care about y'all, so why y'all fucking our women? Come on, man. Our community don't even care about you. So leave our women alone, man. Stop being so horny and go do something else and leave us our women, man. That's all he's saying. That's all he's saying, because they know they can talk all that shit and do whatever to black folks, but it's still, when the black man shows up, and let's keep, people start choosing. Because we got personalities like that. When the brothers step up somewhere, the choosing starts. Like when we went down to the Dominican Republic, shit, they were choosing. I'm like, well, I had to let the women know my wife is with me. Women were choosing like crazy. Down in the Dominican Republic. Heavy. And they know that they can't run that game on Latino women. You can't dangle a non-existent economy where you're going to reprimand and take some economy away that you don't have. They can't run that on Latina women like that. So they're trying to get in where they fit in. Oh, so he thought he was being slick. See, when people start babbling, you just let them keep babbling. They'll start telling the truth. They'll start telling the truth. Yeah, especially if a brother got some chips. That's the thing. Because he's talking all that Goya powder and all that bullshit. Let a brother walk in a room who's shining. Or who got some chips in his pocket. Women choose heavy. See, the thing is, even if a brother's broke, there's some heavy choosing. But the thing is, when a brother's holding something, oh, they choose real heavy. I know Anonymous is trolling. I ain't tripping on that. And then let's just keep it 100. So that's what he was mad at. That's what he was mad at. Okay, now yeah, let me ban Anonymous. Yeah, well, we must have one in here. Now we have a little white supremacist in here who's upset. I mean, the best dude could do was talk about Goya powder. How come ain't no black working at Goya? Because we don't fucking want to? Maybe I don't want to work at a bodega? Yeah, Goya seasoning, yeah. So that's why the dude was reaching, man. What's up, Pink Leslie? You Dominican? Call up, Pink Leslie. 818-850-5404. Pink Leslie, call up. I want Pink Leslie to call up. All the Dominican women say black is their ideal man. You damn right. When I was down there, they were choosing heavy. Whenever I wasn't with my wife, they were giving up some cooperation. And I had to let them know, oh, no. I'm here with the family. Somebody said they don't believe in circumcision. But Pink Leslie, call up. What area code you calling from, Pink Leslie? Yeah, that's what that was about. That's what that whole shit was about. All that old, yo, what's wrong with the black folks? Oh, y'all banging our women. The number is 818-850-5404. 818-850-5404. Let me type it in. 850-5404. That's the number. Oh, man, Miami? Dude. When brothers go to Miami, well, the Latinas are choosing like crazy. The Latinas are choosing like crazy in Miami. Especially if the brother looked like he got something popping. Hey.
Hello, this is Leslie.
Hey, Pink Leslie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, now, are you from the Dominican Republic, or is your family Dominican?
Yes, Dominican, born in Brooklyn.
Yes, indeed. Now, have you ever been over there to the Dominican Republic to visit?
Yes, I have. Yes. Many times.
What part is your family from?
Santo Domingo. We are also part of Puerto Plata, family on both sides.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was over there in, I think, Punta Cana. I think that's where I was. And very nice resorts over there. So what's your experience with black males? And what's...
Well, I absolutely love black men. Like, we connect unbelievably. They remind me of Dominican men, but they have a more open mind.
Right.
They are more comfortable. And their skin, they are so confident. You know, it does not matter if they have money or not. Black men are extremely confident, and Hispanic men, they're always talking shit about black men, even if they're dark skinned. They're like, don't date a black man. don't date one. And then a moreno walks in, you see all the chicks looking over, and they're like, damn. And you see their sour-ass husband or boyfriend.
So over there in the Dominican Republic, the women you talk to, a lot of them say that they prefer a lot of black males.
Yes, they do. My grandmother is very light-skinned, and my grandfather is dark.
Yeah.
They do encourage you to marry lighter skin. Unfortunately, that's for the Dominican culture, but the women do the contrary.
Yeah. Yeah. It's real deep, man. And you know, that's because of the racism that was put over there by the white supremacists. You know, you scare people almost into having these pseudo white supremacist views. It's real crazy, you know.
Yes, it's very sad.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for the call. You got an Instagram page?
Yes, I do have an Instagram.
What is
it's Pink Leslie 299.
Oh, let me see what it looks like right now. How old are you?
All right.
Pink Leslie.
I am 22.
Hold on, let me look it up real quick. Hold on. Pink Leslie.
I love to post there, yes.
299?
Yes.
And there you go. Okay, there you go. So you living in New York now? Where do you live now?
I'm in Bemidji, Minnesota. I go to school here.
Okay.
I'm a college student, and I work 2 jobs.
Oh, cool. I see you got a video of me on your page. I see that.
Yes.
Cool. You got all
I
the
love all of your videos.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep telling people, and if a black man does not want to watch it in color, I am not dating that brother.
Yes, indeed.
He is out the door.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Pink Les, thank you so much for the call, dear.
Thank you, and you have a good day. Much blessings to your family.
Yes, thank you, dear.
Bye-bye.
So y'all follow Pink Leslie 299 and everything like that. Follow Miss Pink Leslie. And thanks. Yeah, oh yeah, Morus. Everybody go to Morus, MOORUS.com. And we're going to start sending out everybody's perks for Morus. Indiegogo, you can't send out mass emails on Indiegogo. That's the thing. Because it was my first time using Indiegogo with the crowdfunding. So that's why you like Kickstarter, you can send everybody mass emails. It's real cool the way you can do it on Kickstarter, but with Indiegogo, they don't have that option. So it's difficult to collect everybody's addresses and all that. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that with Indiegogo, because I want to get people's t-shirts and plaques and all that stuff to them. So everybody, if you've contributed to the creation of Morus on Indiegogo, look out for some emails this week. I got to figure out, because there's a lot of people who contributed, and I got to figure out how to do mass emails for everybody. So we're getting all that together. We're getting all that stuff together. But anyway, y'all, my shows are about to start coming on and everything. And y'all go to Morus, Morus.com, MOORUS. Go to HiddenColorsFilm.com. Get Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to keep people abreast on when we're going to get the Kickstarter campaign for the new Haitian documentary. That's going to be coming soon, and it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy, family. I promise y'all that. All right, y'all, let me get up out of here, man. Y'all have a good night. HiddenColorsFilm.com, TariqElite.com. Get your t-shirts, get your fresh gear. Yeah, real good show tonight. We had some good times tonight chopping it up. All right, y'all, let me get up out of here. Go upstairs and check on Mateo and P. Nizzle.